What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So today I'm going to show you Representative Smith. He put out a letter, sent a letter to the Social Security Commissioner asking about a timeline when it comes to the Social Security Fairness Act. So this increase for people receiving Social Security benefits. So we're going to go over that today, and I'm going to read you the letter, and then we'll talk a little bit about the letter. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video. And if you're watching this video and you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel. And also, please consider going over to Blue Sky and follow me on Blue Sky. I'll have a link in the comment section. It'll be pinned at the very top. I'll also have a link to our feed, so the Social Security Fairness Act feed, so you get more information from Blue Sky in general. So anyone that writes in Social Security Fairness Act, that will show up on the feed, so you can get some updated information when it comes to this new increase. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and read the letter, and then we'll talk a little bit about it. Here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this letter here. So in the top left corner, we have Jason Smith. He's the chairman, so he's a representative, and this is the Committee on Ways and Means. And then in the top right corner, you have Richard E. Neal, and he's the ranking member. So let's see what this letter says here. And this is written to the acting commissioner, okay? Because remember, Martin O'Malley, he was the commissioner, but he stepped down, and he's now running. He's trying to run for the Democratic Party chair. And so this is Carolyn W. Colvin, okay? So she is the acting commissioner. Now, will she remain the acting commissioner when President Trump becomes president? I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work. He might want to put someone else in there acting just until they confirm the new commissioner. So we'll have to see what they do with that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this letter. And it says, Dear Acting Commissioner Colvin, as you are aware, the Social Security Fairness Act was signed into law on January 5th, 2025, fully repealing Social Security's windfall elimination provision, WEP, and government pension offset, GPO. The Committee on Ways and Means has devoted significant time and attention to examining the WEP and GPO, two flawed policies that impact the Social Security benefits of millions of public servants throughout the country, including holding 2 hearings on these provisions during the 118th Congress. While the Social Security Fairness Act did not benefit from the technical refinements that result from committee consideration, its passage is a clear, bipartisan, and overwhelming representation of the will of Congress. As such, we are committed to ensuring that the Social Security Administration implement the law as quickly and as smoothly as possible to provide needed and timely relief to those who have been unfairly harmed by these policies. Given the magnitude of the legislative changes included in the Social Security Fairness Act and the current uncertainty surrounding the SSA implementation of the new law, we request your prompt response to the following questions no later than January 17th, 2025. So number 1, what is the SSA's plan to implement the Social Security Fairness Act? Number 2, what, if any, actions will affected beneficiaries have to take to ensure that their benefits are properly adjusted and that any additional benefits are paid appropriately? How and when will the SSA provide notice to those affected beneficiaries? Number 3, what additional guidance or resources will be provided to assist the public and SSA employees in navigating this transition? Number 4, how long will it take the SSA to fully implement the new law? Over that period, what, if any, additional activities and what additional administrative burden expressed in both work years and present value dollars does the SSA anticipate it will incur because of the new law? Number 5, understanding the administrative complexity of the two policies, what, if any, annual administrative cost savings are anticipated after the law is fully implemented because of the repeal of WEP and GPO. Further, we request that SSA regularly report to Congress on the status of the agency's progress in implementing the Social Security Fairness Act in a timely manner. Thank you for your attention to this important matter, and we look forward to your prompt and comprehensive response to our questions. And then it just has the signatures, Jason Smith and Ron Estes. Okay, so there you go. That's the letter. And so we have a deadline date of the 17th. That's when we'll find out more information. We should find out more information before the 17th or on the 17th about their progress so far. Now, it's a little unfair when you start looking at, if you're an acting commissioner, do you really want to step on the toes of the person that's coming in after you? And so I don't know how much information we're really going to gather from this. I think mainly we're going to find out what they're doing right now to prepare. But when it comes to dates and stuff, as far as when checks go out and all that, I don't think we're going to get that. And when it comes to the financial costs, we're probably not going to get that either because, as I stated, this is an acting commissioner. And so she probably doesn't want to put out too much information because then when that new person comes in, then they're going to have to either go with what she's saying or say, well, no, she wasn't right. Or so it's really, they're putting her in a bad situation. Congress is putting her in I won't say a bad situation, but a tricky situation in how to navigate this. But I do want to know, so far, what have they done? What are the steps that they're taking? What do they need to do? So maybe that we can hear a little bit more when it comes to that, as far as recalculations and things like that. I would hope that they would at least let us know, are they going to put this out in phases as far as the increase, or is it going to be just across the board? Everyone will start receiving that monthly increase, and then when it comes to the retroactive, that's what I'm talking about, phases. I make that clear. So when it comes to the retroactive, are they going to release those in phases? Or are they just going to release it all at the same time, so everyone will see that retroactive pay on the same, around the same time? So we'll have to see how they move forward. But I do think it's interesting that you do have Congress people that they're keeping tabs on this. So that's good. They didn't just pass the bill and say, okay, let's on to the next one. They actually passed the bill, and now they're trying to see this to the end, which is good, because sometimes you see these bills, they get signed, and then you look a couple months down the road and nothing's happened with them. And so you do have some politicians that are following up on this, and I think that's a good deal. So I just wanted to remind you guys again, if you guys have comments, questions, concerns, you could put it in the comments below. Also, you can send me an email. I got probably about 10 emails yesterday, so I appreciate that. So send me emails about your current situation. If you have questions, you can send me an email, and I'll do future videos on the emails that you guys send me. So you can send that to david@thetecshow.com. Okay, that's all I have. Like the video if you like it, subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.